Started with a madman down in Texas decided he wanted to bus people up to New York City. 110,000 migrants. Month after month, I stood up and I said, this is going to come to a neighborhood near you. Well, we're here. Let me tell you something, New Yorkers. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City.
New York City. Cut it with that shit with the back to blue. Effectively right now, there is no blue. There is brown. There is a fucking brown shirt mob coming for you.
When there's nothing left but the fire in my chest and the air that fills my lungs, I'll hold my tears and trade my ears for a glimpse at kingdom come. On the other side of misery, there's a world we long to see. The strife we share will take us there to relief and sovereignty.
I have extremely good inside information that they are coming tonight. We want them to keep going. We have a right to assemble. We will voice our fucking opinion and make sure whatever it takes, they do not get off those buses peacefully. So get on your fucking phones and get everybody to 26 Landis Avenue tonight. Now!
Welcome back to the show. I'm Anna, and you're watching Anna Speaks Out. Thanks for being here. Welcome, everyone, and a big welcome and thank you to the newest subscribers. So if you did not know, the people of Staten Island in New York have been boots on the ground, really pushing back, organizing, and doing their thing, active on the ground, to push back against the major crisis that is immigration there in New York. There is just an incredible, overwhelming wave of migrants from all over the world who have been pouring in. And it's partially due to Governor Greg Abbott of Texas shipping them there on buses, which on a purely political level, that makes sense because New York City has called itself a sanctuary city. But I do feel bad for the innocent bystanders, you know, the innocent citizens who did not vote for that and did not ever want it. So good on them for pushing back and doing what they can. And it's very inspirational because they have actually had a victory quite recently. So we're going to talk about that and be inspired. But we're going to jump in about 1 week ago on September 19th.
And if we look at just one problem that open border provides, think of all the terrorists who previously have decided that New York City was their number one target. I'm not going to give you the details, but we're going to tie up southern Brooklyn and the Irish Riviera and North Channel. You've seen I've always lived up to what I promised. That bridge may not be able to be passed on. The last rally in Brooklyn at Toys R Us, they shut the bridge down on us, the cops. They shut the bridge down. And they denied it, right? Oh, we didn't know. Yes, you did. What about if we shut the bridge? Because we all have to come together. But we are the rebels. And I am the rebel leader in all 5 boroughs.
And this next clip was tweeted out by John Matland, who was a 2022 New York congressional candidate with a platform of liberty, America First, and People First policies.
Just remember, another shelter has opened officially on Staten Island. They're busing illegal immigrants in right now at Island Shores. So this is an all-hands-on-deck call. You need to be mobile. You need to be doing things. The fight is at your front door. Make your voice be heard, of course, peacefully, but you cannot stop. They're overwhelming the system with their tactics on the left, so we must overwhelm the system with the tactics from the right. It's a scale. You got to balance that mother effer. Stand up right now. Get your voices heard. Get in the streets. There's going to be more locations than just Landis Avenue. Travis is a complete travesty right now. We need people in Travis to be doing in their neighborhood, also going mobile. That is what we need. The time is now. Will you answer the call? What you just witnessed, and what I'm going to show you on this reel, is making a request that all politicians and everybody in unison put the pressure on the NYPD. Now, what do I mean? The lawsuits need to start flying. Today they were forced out just like the Canadians were during the trucker protest, where they chant in unison, move, and physically bump you out. We're seeing the fall of society, and it's growing really quickly in New York. New York is a complete fascist state. The police have lost their minds, and they're following orders. We know how that works. Bootlickers, brown shirts, whatever you'd like to call them. It's this whole we back the blue thing. It doesn't work if they're not actually following law. They're enforcing tyranny. Right now, it's still occurring on Jesus' lives. So more people were arrested. The streets are shut down. That leaves multiple streets now that are shut down on Staten Island alone for illegal immigrants. I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay close attention to how this is going. You're losing city streets, access to your sidewalk, access to meaningfully protest under your First Amendment right. New York City. Cut it with that shit, with the back the blue. Effectively right now, there is no blue. There is brown. There is a fucking brown shirt mob coming for you. There's going to be a really large march, and we need thousands there. It's going to be Sunday, and if it's raining, bring an umbrella, motorcade, the whole nine. This is not okay. We will not accept it, and it's going to have to turn around extremely quick. I'm going to call on the lawyers to start lawsuits, and I'm telling it to you straight to your face. We will peacefully protest and outsmart you at every turn. To the mayor of New York City, you are a complete joke. You've always been a complete joke. We will not stop. There is no stopping us. We have a hill. We're willing to die on the hill. We will outsmart you. To the unions and to the police, know that we are coming to take your money by lawsuits. It's going to happen. We will figure it out, and it's going to start.
Listen to my fucking words, please. I'm standing here in front of St. John's Biller Academy on 26 Landis Avenue in Staten Island. This is fucking ground zero for this insanity happening all over the city. This is a major residential area here, okay? This right here, they're going to be housing hundreds of male young men from all over the world who haven't been vetted. We don't know if they're pedophiles, rapists, or whatever. And right here, 50 feet away, is St. Joseph Academy that has kindergarten to 12th grade. This right here is their playground. 50 feet. No fucking way. No way. Tomorrow, if there's not thousands of people here from street to street and around the block, these folks are going to be moving in on Friday.
Colin Rugg tweeted on September 25th, just in, New York City is gearing up to pay over $1 billion on just hotels over the next 3 years to house illegal immigrants. But that's just the hotel costs. NYC Mayor Eric Adams estimates the total cost of the migrant crisis will be about $12 billion over the next 3 years. And he says residents in NYC have had enough, as you've seen so far. In the video below, Staten Island locals were arrested for blocking migrant buses.
Oh, my fathers, they look down on me. I wonder what they feel to see their noble sons driven down beneath a coward's heel. Oh, my God, we'll have our home again. By God, we'll have our home. By blood or sweat, we'll get there yet. By God, we'll have our home. The road is dark, the way is lost. My eyes, they strain to see. I struggle forth to find a friend to light the way for me. Oh, Brothers, can you hear my voice, or am I all alone? If there's no fire to guide my way, then I will start my own.
This is how we fucking roll in Staten Island. America, pay attention.
A former school in Staten Island can no longer be used as a migrant shelter.
What the judge found, Judge Ozzie, and we give him a lot of credit for doing it, was to highlight that this so-called emergency really isn't an emergency, because there are a lot of things that could have been done during the past year to solve the problem, and none of that was done. So yes, it was we won the battle, but as you mentioned, the sort of, I hate to say the word war, but that sort of continues to exist.
Thank you again so much for being here today. Since you liked the video enough to make it all the way to the end, don't forget to click the thumbs up and share with somebody else who would also find it interesting. Thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.